We had to make a call to the bullpen for our next speaker tonight, and he graciously agreed to help us out on our next inductee's behalf at the last minute. Our current men's and women's cross country, men's and women's track and field coach, and reigning PSAC indoor women's track and field coach of the year, Bernie Empey.
Thanks, Dave. I don't know about the bullpen. That's not necessarily a great analogy for track and field, but I've got a better one for you. I've been timing all of the induction times, and I think I know what time I need to be to win. So short is better, right? That is how it does work in our sport. So tonight's a spectacular night. This is my 10th opportunity to attend the Hall of Fame banquet. And every year I sit out there in awe, listening to the stories and the reminiscing of the former Huskies and all of the things they've accomplished over the years. And I'm always just walking away from this night just wondering like how much better it can get. For me, tonight is probably even a more special night. I get the opportunity tonight to introduce the second female inducted into the Women's Track and Field Cross Country Hall of Fame, Bloomsburg Hall of Fame. These women, Tina Wiskowski Bartholomew, sitting in the crowd. She was the first 2 years ago, and tonight Michele Wolyniec is our second. These women were kind of the pioneers in our sport and basically brought our sport along to kind of the lengths that it's been at. It's probably been about 7 years since I haven't attended a national championship, and a lot of that is because of the work that those two young ladies did in forming a program and establishing a program and a history. One common theme that I'm listening to all night long as I'm listening to the Hall of Fame inductees talk is about the passion and about the work and about the teamwork and about all the things that all of these people embody and all of I think great athletes have. They're selfless and they look at other people above themselves, and that's what rises them to the top a lot. Michele Wolyniec was one of those people. She was always trying to bring her teammates up. She was never trying to look for a shortcut. And that's what took her to be a two-time All-American and achieve the things she did. Michele, congratulations.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Bernie, for introducing me. I'm not going to speak in front of public, so I just wanted to let you know. First of all, I'd like to thank my coach, Lanny Connor. He was not able to make it here today due to a medical emergency. He's the one I have to thank to, I'm sorry. I have to thank him for having me come to I ran 5,000 miles for this school, and now you want me to do a speech too. Okay, here we go. Now we're ready. I remember there were 3 people on our cross-country team. Me and the coach's 2 daughters. I was not really planning on going to college. I really didn't think I could compete at a collegiate level. I did quite well at this. Actually, me and Tracy Zelinsky, my teammate, we made it to states, and there was many coaches there. One coach in particular, Lanny Connor. I was, looking at colleges in the area, and I never really thought about Bloomsburg. But he came over and he says, you know, I've been watching the newspapers and I'm really impressed with your performances. And I'm like, you really don't have a team. My coach, you know, I've never really been coached. I just did what I love to do, just run and work hard. He invited me to campus, and I just immediately felt at home. Everybody was so friendly, it was close to home, everyone made me feel so welcome. I had also had a meeting with the East Stroudsburg coach, and I have to thank them very much for not showing up to that meeting. I don't know what I would have done at East Stroudsburg, but Leesburg is where I belong. I knew that from day one. I would like to also thank my parents for encouraging me to go to college. I really had no plans to go to college, but I'm glad I did. They came to every meet that they could, drove for hours on end, just to see me run for 18 minutes, or 36 minutes for the 10,000. I have to thank my brother and sister. They're sitting over there for all their continued support from afar, all the letters, phone calls. You mean the world to me. I couldn't have done it without you. And I would like to thank most of all is Tina Bartholomew. She was the assistant coach my freshman year. And we had a very solid team that year. Not only was she an assistant coach, she also ran practices with us. So I had Tina and Jen Vitola, which is Jen Souden, and many other very talented women on our team. In the spring of 1997, Tina actually had a season of eligibility left, so she ran on our track team with us. And it was perfect timing. I just did not know how fast I could run. I had never ran phenomenal times in high school. This is my time to test. Workouts with Tina, I did not want you to beat me. No way. But what an honor training with such a talented, hardworking woman. I know we had a very big rivalry going on, and that's exactly what we both needed. We couldn't have done it without each other. And I was very fortunate to have you come to nationals with me. That was incredible. And there's other various people I want to thank that, you know, runners, we like to eat. And I like to go thank the people in the comments for not making faces at me when I went up for my fourth bowl of Lucky Charms. I would like to thank everyone in the sports room, the trainers, for constantly attending to my needs in that ice whirlpool every night. I would like to thank Jessica Kozloff for personally sending me cards after just about every meet. That made a big deal to me. The president of the university acknowledging little old me. My senior year, we had switched coaches. Lanny had resigned, and so we had 2 new people at the helm. Karen and Jim Grant. That was my last time on campus, was the fall of 1999, and I was so used to Lanny. I was very stubborn, and I didn't want to listen to them, but I did, and we did very well. And the spring of 2000, I did my internship, which meant I could not stay on campus. I did it at the Wilkes-Barre VA Medical Center, so I had to do basically all of my training alone. did it. They emailed me the workouts. I would meet up on Saturdays for meets, and we did the nationals again. So. I don't know if you know anything about running, but that's just about the hardest sport I can think of. There's no timeouts. If someone from another team I can't tackle them. So it's just putting the work in, believing in yourself, and just putting the time in. Preparation, preparation, preparation. And I'm just honored to have such a great team to work out with. I really miss not having a team. I still run to this day. I miss not having a team. But I still keep in contact with all of them. And I do see Lanny at the Berwick Run for the Diamonds. And that's about all I have to say. Like Forrest Gump said, I'm hard, I'm almost